Hello guys, so Jerry speaking on my way back home from Savannah, and I just came back home. Thank God. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number, oh my God, 9/11. Today, Rachel, Walt Disney's Dumbo. Logo book classics. So let's read out, shall we? So we got for us. Turn the book here. It's not gonna let me. Anyway, this is illustrated by the Walt Disney Studio, published by the Golden Book New York release. See here is Dumbo with Tiffany Mouse. Here we go. It's copyright 1941, 1947 to 2025, Disney Enterprises Incorporated. The book is copyright 1949 by World Book Publishers Incorporated. All reserved. Golden Book, the G Corporation, the division goes by and registered trademarks of Penguin Ram House LLC. Anyway, let's just read the book anyway. It was spring. Spring is the circus. After the long winter's rest, it was time to set out again on the open road. Toot toot, whistled Chasey Jones, the locomotive of the circus train. Okay? It's kind of boring, you can't see the picture in the book. Anyway, that makes more sense anyway. Next page. Anyways, all aboard, so the Ringmaster. Here we go. The acrobats, jugglers, and the tumblers, and snake climbers scrambled to their places on the train. The keepers locked their animal cages, okay? Now, then when the jiggly jerk and the brisk puff puff off speed Chasey Jones, the circus was on its way. Good enough. Everyone was singing, everyone was happy. Happiest of all was Mrs. Jumbo, for as her stall was a chubby, brand new baby elephant. Good enough. But the other elephants called her the baby Dumbo. His mother loved him dearly. Even though his ears were big, good enough. All night, one of the baby animals slept. Chasey Jones was in the pub, hat hung their long train to the city, where the circus was to open its show. It's good enough anyways. There you go on that. It can happen anyway. Chasey Jones. Next page. Anyways, now, it was dark when the heat pulled into a station. Rain poured down hard. The circus began to unload. Circus workers jumped down into the freight cars. Wow. I mean, I watched it on Disney, the whole movie, before, but this is right after I watched in daycare. It was bits and pieces. But it was a great movie record. The day after Thanksgiving movie marathon to Disney. It was 2004. But it was a great ride, so, you know, it makes sense anyway. But anyway, they lighted torches and stuck them in the ground. Men and animals came busting out of the train in the windy, wet night. Miss Jumbo worked with the other elephants when her baby held a little. It can happen anyway, so there you go. It can happen, so made that as a fixing tent. And the next page goes like this. By morning, the rain had stopped. The tent was all set up, and the circus was busy getting ready for the big parade. The band played, everyone fell in line, then hopped faced the gay procession down the main street. There were creamy white horses, licorice colored seals. There were lady acrobats in their pink silk tights, white lions prancing in their gilded wagon cages, something like that. Elephants marching with the slow, even steps, something like that. The crowds on the sidewalk cheered. Then suddenly their eyes opened wide. They craned their necks. Look, they cried. Look at that silly animal with the draggy ears. He can't be an elephant. He must be a clown. You made me sick. Anyways, Sally Dumbo tied behind his mother, with his trunk claps in her tail. something like that. Anyways, he tried to hurry along faster. Ow, something on my nail piece. Anyways, where was I? Yes, he tried to hurry along faster so he wouldn't hear the laughter. Yeah, make fun of Dumbo anyway. But he stumbled. He trembled over his ears, like that. Down he splashed in those puddles of mud. What a jerk! Anyways, now the crowd was laughing even louder. Again, what a jerk. Anyways, Mrs. Jumbo scolded them. She picked Dumbo up, carried him in her trunk the rest of the way. The parade finally came back to the tent. Everyone hustled and get ready for the afternoon show. Jumbo put Dumbo in the wooden bathtub, and she scrubbed when she whispered comforting words. And that's the way more should be anyways. There you go with that, folks. That can happen. Next page. Anyways, oh my god. This is the next page. Here we go. Now, the gay noisy boys came pushing the first for the afternoon show. We want to see the elephant. They yelled, the ones with the cerebral ears. You kidding me? Shut up. Anyways, now, look, there he is. A boy grabbed one of Dumbo's ears and pulled it in hard. Oh, yeah. Making fun of Dumbo, isn't it? Yeah, idiot. Anyways, then he make it an ugly face, snuck up in his little tub. Trying to make fun of Dumbo, are you? You guys are jerks. Anyway, Miss Dumbo couldn't stand it anymore, so she snatched the boy up in her trunk. Yeah. Try to be... That's what you get. You make fun of a boy who make fun of an elephant. A little baby elephant like that. But anyway, help, he cried. Help, help. What's going on here? Cried the ringmaster, rushing forward. Yours meant the man to capture her. Jerk! You jerk! Anyways, soon he was stood behind bars, the prison wagon, with a big sign that says, "Danger, mad elephant, keep out." What a jerk, like I said before. I'm not going to say any cuss words in this special, in this Bedtime Stories episode, so, again, you need to be the person wagon, ringmaster, not the elephant. This ringmaster should be ashamed of themselves. Okay, move on. The next day, they made Dumbo into a clown. They painted his face with a foolish grin, dressed him like a baby dress. Idiot. Anyways, on his head, they pointed his bonnet. They used him in the most ridiculous act in the show. A make-believe fire. Really? Every night he had to jump from the top of the blazing cardboard house, down the fireman's net. The idiot always think that was a great joke. Don't felt disgrace. He's a disgrace to us, the big animals agreed. Oh my god, this is stupid. I know. Now the next page goes like this. Anyways, and they turned their backs on him. In the pile of hay was Tiffany's mouse, which is part of the movie itself, going crying with each other. But it's like eating each other. But the smallest animal in the circus. They can't treat the little fellow that way. He's more, well, not well, Timothy Mouse is around. Exactly, Timothy Mouse, do something. Anyways, hey little fellow, he called to Dumbo. Don't be afraid, I'm your friend. I want to help you. Timmy ran out towards Dumbo's ears. We get your mother out of jail. Exactly, thank you. You and I together, and we'll make you the star of the show. You are flying high. If you say, he went on. He started at Dumbo's ears. Those ears are good as wings. I'll teach you to fly. Thank you. Anyways, Quality Dumbo creep out the detective with Tiffany, and soon they'll come to prison car in the size anyway. Dumbo told his mother all about the crowd that, and how unhappy he was without her. Tell me about it. Anyways, and then all this wonderful idea Tiffany had with making a success. Exactly, and this is how we rockin' by like that, with talking about this while making that happening. While singing, "Baby, you're mine, baby mine." But it's a great movie watching this thing. Anyway, Mother Jumbo listens to Spanish leads my dad, stroking him gently with her trunk. "Don't you worry, baby," she told him. "You're having a hard time now, and I'm sorry I can't be with you to help. But just remember, I'll always be your best." And Tiffany said, "You soon to be fly high." Then sadly, they said goodnight, and Tiffany and Dumbo continued on their way out in the bare fields. In starlight, they went to work. With Tiffany as teacher, Dumbo practiced running and jumping and hopping. I didn't mean to spit on this book pages anyway. And that is the way it should be. So, Dumbo is a great athlete when it comes to flying. So there you go. Next page. Anyways, he stretched out his wings and flapped them. 1, 2, 3, 4. But as hard as he tried, Dumbo could not leave the ground, unfortunately. So, at last, almost too tired to stand, the two friends gave up and started grumpily back towards the sleeping circus. You tell me. "Don't worry, Dumbo," Tiffany worried as he curled up on Dumbo's hat brim for the good night's sleep. "We'll have you flying yet." Exactly. So Dumbo fell asleep with a tired smile on his face and a beautiful dream in his heart. Exactly. The dream he was flying was gracefully as a bird, soaring through the air, high above the circus. It was a wonderful dream. It seemed that really real to Dumbo. The morning sunrise arose when that anyway. Tiffany was the first to waken. When he woke up, why? Tiffany said, rubbing his eyes. "Where am I?" He was still in the brim of the Dumbo's hat. Okay? Now, he was still on top of Dumbo's head. But Dumbo was asleep on the branch of a tree far above the ground. But how do we get here? Tiffany stammered. "You're telling me." It happened anyway. So, it should have happened anyway. So, the next page goes like this. And it says here, slowly Dumbo opened his eyes. He glanced down. He gulped. Then he struggled to feet. But suddenly he slipped on a smooth tree bark and fell. Down. He bounced from branch to branch. Tiffany clenched his trunk. Plunk. They landed in a small pond just underneath the tree. Tiffany scrambled up out of the water, wrung up Dumbo's tail. "Dumbo," he panted, "you can fly. If you can fly when you're asleep, you can fly when you're awake. Your ears, Dumbo, they're your fortune. Wheel of Fortune difference, ladies and gentlemen." Anyways, he grabbed one of Dumbo's wet ears. It can happen anyway. And patted it. "You won't be a clown anymore. Thank you. You'll be famous. The only flying elephant in the whole wide world." It's called the whole planet. Anyways, and Tiffany and Dumbo began all over again to practice flying. Kind of different anyway. It wasn't easy. Time after time, Dumbo tried to take off. Time after time, he spiraled out with a fly on his face. Dumbo needed some help. Tiffany gave him a black feather. Good enough. He said it was long as Dumbo held the magic feather, he would be able to fly. And that's the way it should be in this whole 1941 movie. That's the way it should be. So there you go. Next page. Anyways, now the trick worked like a charm. The very instant that double warp at the tip of the straw around the feather, flap, 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 went the ears. With ears, my name, anyway. Up into the air, and she scored like a bird. Tweet, tweet. Anyway. He over the tallest treetops, he sailed, he grinned, he dripped, dipped, he dived. 3 times he circled around the skies. Something like that. Then he headed back to the circus grounds. Hot diggity. Timothy cheered. You're flying, you really fly. He's flying, it's really flying. He said in the Sponge Who Could Fly episodes, last episode of SpongeBob. But anyway, he couldn't wait until the next circus performance. Then Dumbo could show everyone what he could do. For now, they would keep it a secret. I need baby shampoo! Oh, we can't only do it once and once at a time. But anyway, difference. Anyway, we're almost done here. Next page. Anyways, no one noticed. Oh, then there's no crows in the book? Why? Anyways, notice Dumbo, Dumbo was, he and Timothy came quite quietly back. He was already time for Dumbo to get in his costume. Okay? Now, inside the walls of the cardboard house, he had to wait all through the show until fire crackled up and around him. Okay? Now, at last, Timothy leaned down and handed him the feather. It's just a second, Dumbo, he whispered. You'll be the most famous animal in the whole of the world. The whole planet, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, crack, crack. Anyways, crack the fire. Anyways, crackle the fire, anyway. Let's do it. The crowd was out, it was on. The flame shot was around the cardboard house. Clang, clang, roared the crown fire engine. Rushed toward the blaze. From the far end of the ring, the red-headed mother crowd came running. Save my baby, she screamed. He was on the top 4. Oh boy, here we go. The fireman brought the big net and held it out. Jump, my darling baby, jump! Oh, here we go. Street the mother crowd. Don't jump, he jumped at the black feather, stripped from his trunk and flew away. Now his magic was gone. And Dumbo plunged down like a stone. Stipple lip difference. Anyway. You can fly. Timothy shouted friendly. You can feathers are fake. You can fly. Please! It's like that in the movie. So, where's the quotes? Where's his aunts in the movie? Where's that in the book? Come on now, people. We're almost done here. Next page. Anyways, oh man, this is more too heavy. Wow. Anyways, Dumbo heard the shouting and doubtfully spread his ears wide. Not 2 feet above the net, and he stopped in his plunge and swooped off the air. Wow. Very nice. A mighty gaps well above in the audience. They knew it could be, but it was. It was flying. Wow. Very nice. While the crowd roared its delight, Dumbo did power dives, loops, spins, and barrels. He swooped down to pick up peanuts and swooped a truffle of waters into the clouds. Good enough. To keep her freeze, Mrs. Jumbo and brought her to the tent, the triumph to see her baby fly. Good enough. So all of the Dumbo's worries had come to the end. Good enough. By evening, Dumbo was a hero from coast to coast. Timmy became Dumbo's manager, and he saw that too that if Dumbo was a wonderful contract with a big salary and the passed in for this mother. And that's the way it should be anyway. So there you go. That could happen anyway for Dumbo. So there you go. The last bit of the book says this, and anyway. The circus was named Dumbo Flying Circus. And that's the way it should be. And Dumbo's traveling in a special streamline car. But best of all, he forgave everyone who had been unkind to him. Good enough. For his heart was big as the magical ears. And that's the way it should be for the circus and the long ears. So that was Dumbo, this little golden classic release. So there you go. What do I think about this book? It's pretty amazing to read, and it's a 1941 classic. What do you think about that? So far, this book was a success. That was episode of Bedtime Stories, episode number 911. Hope you enjoyed some of Bedtime Stories, episode number 912, which will be about Mickey Mouse and the spaceship. Local book class release. Now my excuse me, I gotta edit 2 more projects and get some and do a stream of Remix Plum around 7:50 p.m. and go to bed. Now that it's over, I really need to get some prepared for everything like that. Till next time, so Joe, say goodbye, peace out, baby. We got more Bedtime Stories, episode going for soon. Till then, Jefferson out. See ya.